before them. That is your responsibility as a parent. Don't neglect the responsibility that God has given you. And young people, stop fighting the people that cover you because you don't understand what they're doing. I don't like it, so I'm going to keep fighting it. You are making your own life hard. How do I know this? I had to live this. My first year of college, I lost my mind. I about lost my mind. I have been in the church all 22 years of my life. When I went to college, I got out of my mama's house. I go to FAU, so I'm like, you know what, it's college. I'm going to live in the dorm on campus. And that was the first time that I ever got away from my mama's house, and I acted like I lost my mind. I was not honorable to my mama. I was not. And in result of that, I had a hard time. So I fell away from the cross. I did. I had a spiritual parent at the time, outside of my mom. And because I still thought, man, I'm in college. I can do this, man. I can handle this, and this ain't going to affect me in my faith walk. I was wrong. So my walk back to the cross was so hard because I went and did stuff that I had no business doing, even though I was raised to not even do it. Amen. Yes, yes. Your life will be hard when you fight the people that God has put to cover you.
Yes.
When I was younger, I wish I would have listened to them more than my desire to respond and prove and why I'm justified. Because it wasn't to my benefit. I wish that I would have just listened. But me, no. I can do this, man. I'm in college, man. I can do what I want to do. Yes. And I put myself up for a path of destruction. Yes. That it literally took me longer to get back to the cross than I was really out being foolish. I was not being foolish long enough until I was raised in the church. So after a certain point, it was like, man, I can't do this no more. Like, life itself will get hard. You will constantly hit your head. So life becomes dreadful in every area. Everywhere I turned, life became dreadful. And the journey to get back to the cross was longer than the time that I spent being foolish. It was longer. And it was all because I would not listen to what anybody said to me. So, could approaches be better? Could our parents come at us a different way? Can they present the problem a different way? Yes, but so is your response. Amen. Your response can also be different than what you give to it. You don't have to go completely and be rebellious to what they've said. That is a choice. You may not like what they say again, but because you will honor them, you'll come back. Rearing a child is an important assignment given by God. He has trusted you to cover purpose and destiny. You understand that children carry purpose and destiny? Amen. And the way you raise them will affect their purpose and destiny. So true. The way you raise them has the potential to determine how long before they enter purpose and destiny. Jesus. Amen. It's a Friday night. And I applaud every parent in here, every grandma, every granddaddy that forced their child to come to church tonight. It's Friday. What happens on Friday nights? Football games. They probably want to sit home and play Fortnite. If I know anything, they want to sit home and play Fortnite. But because you have made the mandate that no, what we're going to do is we're going to get up and go to the house of the Lord, you now help them align priorities. Yes. You help them figure out destiny and purpose because you keep them in the house of the Lord. And that is a responsibility of the parents that so many neglect. Because they figure my baby might get a football scholarship. But what good is a football scholarship if your baby don't know Jesus? What good is it? It does them no good to go to the NFL, to go to the NBA, and they still bust hell wide open. Hell is real.
Yes, man.
Good God. Make them even when they don't want to. There were many days I would leave basketball practice, get in the car, sweaty, and go straight to church.
Yes, yes.
I hated it. If you can go play basketball, you can get up and go to church.
Yes.
There was no such thing as you want to be out all Saturday. My brother played football. So there was no such thing as you think you're going to be out all Saturday and think you're going to be tired that you can't get up Sunday morning. You had enough energy to run around all Saturday. You better find that same energy because we're going to church. Stop giving these kids options. Listen, and that's why we're in the place that we are, because too many of us are getting options.
That's true.
That's so true.
Your soul is not an option.
My God, my God. That's true.
Your soul ain't an option. If you leave here and you don't got Jesus in your heart, hell is where you will lift up your eyes.
Yes.
We don't tell people that because it's like that's the hard, that's so mean. But it's truth.
Yes.
I'd rather you be mad at me and know truth than I lie to you and you go to hell and your blood on my hands. I can't afford that. And I love people too much. Like I'm not a youth pastor. It still tricks me out to hear people call me Minister Azia. I'm like, man, my name is Azia. That's it. But my heart and passion is the unsaved.
Yes.
Anywhere I go to preach, I'm going to give you Holy Ghost salvation. That is what I can guarantee that you're going to get from me. Because we have too many people that won't preach salvation. You need to live, you need the Holy Ghost to live saved. It ain't easy to live saved. If you want to be a milk Christian all your life, then don't use your exercise of the Holy Ghost. But even in that, your life as a Christian isn't going to be all that it could be.
Amen.
Why else must you honor your parents? You must honor your parents because they hold a piece of your future. There is a promise connected to honor.
Yes.
Honor, the NI version puts it like this. Honor your father and mother. Honor your father and mother. Then you will live a long, full life in the land the Lord your God is giving you. If you honor your parents, your days will be long in the land. If you do not, you cut your own days.
Amen.
You cut your own